guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me now then, hello to all my new huns. So I just need 1 minute of your time. Actually, that's a lie. I need about 20 minutes of your time, but I'm only going to spend about 1 minute on this topic. I just want to say, I made a Primark haul about how my little brother Hugo would be so proud if I hit 10,000 subscribers. I've hit 20,000 subscribers. 20,000 of you like my weirdness, or you think I'm funny, or watching me makes you feel normal because I'm so weird. For whatever reason you watch me, 20,000 of you have chosen to subscribe to my channel. I have no words. I have no words to describe how grateful I am. I have no words to tell you how much I love you all. It just baffles me. So I just want to say thank you for not only making me feel so accepted and loved, but also making my little brother proud. I hope that I make you all proud because you can see my journey and I get to share this journey with you. Without further ado, today we're gonna do what's in my bag. I'm really excited about this, a tiny bit nervous because I don't really know what this video entails. Probably gonna do it wrong. I've literally left my bag how it was from yesterday. It's a little bit heavy, but I've probably got the world and his wife in here. You're right in there. Okay, imagine after this video the 20,000 just goes back down to like 10. Like, sorry about her, but she's a little bit strange. I've watched a couple of what's in my bags and I've really liked them, so I thought, why not do it? But don't judge whatever is in my bag, okay, Hans? Let's just not judge. Let's not judge. We don't judge on this channel. We don't care, do we? Can you see this? I need to show you. My bed linen has little penguins on it. Basically, I get really cold at night. My brothers are really warm babies in the bed, like they're little heaters, they're like little radiators. But me, no, I'm a cold baby. These ones are from Primark and they're like brushed cotton. And it's like you feel like you're being cuddled by a blanket. And I have the same sheet and pillows. So this is really exciting because this bag is so cute. Firstly, let me show you the bag. Look. I've only just become a rucksack girl in the last maybe 7-8 months. Before, I was never a backpack gal. I wasn't. I'm not going to lie to you, Hans. I wasn't. But then I started realising that backpacks are so much better on your shoulders. Because let's be honest, when you're holding one arm of a bag, one arm's like that, and it's always hurting on that arm. And I always put it on the right because I'm right-handed, so I always put the weight on the right. But backpacks are on both. So cute. It's so cute. I think it's like the perfect size. It's not too big and it's not too small. It's from Topshop. It's £26, which I don't think is that bad. And let me tell you a little secret. If anyone from Topshop's watching, then I really apologise. But basically, I graduated last year, but my student card is still valid for another year. So I got 10% off this. So not only was it £26, it was £2.60 off. So Huns, this is quite a bargain. So if you are a student, get your 10%, Huns, get your 10%. Little drawstring. So it's not a zip, because zips annoy me. They always break for me. I think they're quite unreliable. Makes it quite cute. And it's got a little popper that goes over the top like that. And then the two straps, it looks a little bit like a school bag, which I think is quite cute actually. Makes me feel quite cool and young again. I'm not saying I'm old, I'm only 24, but you know. And you can adjust the straps, you can make them really long, you can make them shorter, which I think is good as well. If you want to just go for that little cool sort of slouch off the shoulder look, you can just wear one, make the strap long, you know. But I think backpacks make me feel quite cool. And I just think it's quite dinky, but still fits a lot in, which you're about to see. So do I just keep pulling things out? I mean, I know you can't actually answer back to me, but I do feel like I'm chatting to you. I'm just gonna pull things out, I guess. I'm also in my cover, because you know, we're on the bed talking to each other, Huns. So let's open it and see what's inside. Act like I've never seen this stuff before. I'm like, let's see what's inside. Let's take out the makeup first. So I have my makeup bag, which is from Primark. If you saw my Primark haul, you get 3 of these for £8, and there's like different sizes of them, but this is like my go-to sort of travel size. So this foundation I've been loving at the moment. I used to wear it a lot ages ago, a year and a half ago maybe, but it's the L'Oreal True Match. Excuse the fact that the bottle's completely filthy. It has no cap on it. That's my life. So I think I got the shade 6W, even no, 6N, 5N, or 4N. I'm gonna link it below, whatever one I do get, because I'll find the lid somewhere. I like it, because it's really thin. And for my day bag, for like makeup that I'm taking around with me, I don't take really heavy makeup because 9 times out of 10 in the daytime, unless I've got a meeting or something, or I've got a blog event, I won't wear heavy makeup. I'll just wear something quite natural. And the finish of this is really sort of satin and soft. Obviously, I've got my Nars Illuminator in Copacabana. It's a bit of a tongue twister, that one, because I put this in with my foundation, mix it in with my foundation, and pat it all over with my beauty blender, which I also have, which is filthy. Please don't judge me. I love you. Please don't leave me. Pat this in with my foundation and then pat it all over because it just gives a really sheer glow and it makes you look like you're not really wearing that much makeup but you're still glowing to the moon and the gods. Also have my Nars Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard because I'll just put that under my eyes, up under the eyes, get rid of those bags from the night before. Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit, which is in the shade 4. And it has the sort of stippling side on that side, and then it has the spoolie. Spoolie, such a cute word. Take that around with me because that's easy. Then I have my brushes. So I have my Sigma large powder brush. I'll use this for my bronzer and my blusher. Then I have my Sigma large contour brush, the F40, and I use that obviously for contour. Although, the other day I forgot my eyeshadow brush and I was on the bus going to see my friend and I was putting my makeup on. Well, I tried to put my eyeshadow on with this. I was like this, patting it, and it was going all up into my eyebrow. Anyway, we had a nightmare. Then I've got my Luxe Fan brush by Zoeva, and that's for my highlight, because you can never be too highlighted. And then, thank God I have it, I have my tapered blending brush, my E40, and what I'll do with this is, with my bronzer, which I also have in here, my Hoola by Benefit, but I'll not only use my Hoola Benefit bronzer as a bronzer, I'll also just take this brush and pat it on and just put it on the crease of my eye. It just gives my eye a bit more definition, but it's also a natural look. And then I've got my blusher, which I can't explain to you how much I love this blusher at the moment. I'm obsessed with this blusher. It's called California by Benefit. Holly actually gave it to me. Holly, I love you, because she had 2, so now we match. We're matching blush twins. I love you, Holly. It smells divine. Like, I wouldn't just say that, it smells divine. It smells like fruity goodness. It makes me feel like I'm in California, which I'm definitely not. It's not too bright. I got it on today and it just sort of blends in with your bronzer, but gives you that sort of healthy, natural blushed look. Then I've got Matte Lip by Smashbox, which is what I'm wearing at the moment, and it is called In Demand. Really pretty sort of corally pink, light pink. And I wear that with my Milani lip liner in the shade Spice, number 9, which I've got on at the moment. I've got my favourite lip gloss at the moment, which we'll put a bit on together. Got no mirror, but I'm just going to put it on and also talk while I'm putting it on. But this gloss is so glossy. It's clear and it's just gloss. Like, you know, some gloss is sticky. This is one of those ones that glides on. Then last, but by no means least, I have my Laura Geller Baked Illuminator in Gilded Honey. I go through stages of highlights and this is my highlight at the moment. I'm sorry, but I think we're doing quite well with the highlight. So that is first thing in my bag. I hope I'm doing this right. Next thing is my brush, my wet brush. Now, I'm sorry, Hans, but I'm one of those girls that does brush my hair quite a lot. Not a lot, so it's annoying, like, oh, stop brushing your hair, but I do brush my hair on the go. It just sort of goes a bit flat, so I like to just give it a big brush all over. Just do that. I've always got a brush, Hans. I've always got my wet brush. This is my favourite brush. Tangle teasers are out for me, Hans. Wet brushes are in. And there's a little thing that you can go through it to get the hairs out, which is also... Although once I did that on the tube and everyone was looking at me like, really? You're getting rid of your hairs from your brush on the tube? And I was like, yes, I am. Okay, so next what I have in my bag is, they're a bit dirty. Can we talk about this? Makeup bag and trainers in the bag. Yeah. Good size, hun. Good size. I always take trainers with me. I'm going to a meeting or something like that. Like yesterday, I was wearing heels. So I'll always take trainers with me because I'll wear trainers to the event, put my heels on outside, like I'll sit anywhere and take my trainers off, put them in my bag, put the heels on, go to the event, finish the event, come out, put the trainers on. Huns, I've always got to have trainers, and these are so light, so I can put them in my bag and they don't feel heavy. Like with my Vans or my Adidas Originals, they're a bit too heavy to put in my bag. So these are so lightweight, they're like wearing slippers. They're so comfy, and I actually think they're really nice. They're dirty, so I do need to wash them, but I really like those. If I'm cold, hungry, or not in comfortable shoes, I don't think I'm that nice. No, I'm joking, I'm always nice. But also, Huns, we have a special guest today on my channel, and his name is Bob. He's a little spot that wants to chill in the centre of my face. I don't know if you can see him. I can get up close. I've concealed the Lord out of him. But Bob is just chilling in the centre because do you know why Bob's there? Bob likes to pop up when it's my time of the month. So about a week before, Bob's like a little reminder. Not only do I write it in my calendar, knowing when I'm going to come on, but Bob likes to chill and come out and pop out to play and say, hello Imogen, in a week you're going to have your period. So thanks, Bob, for being the lovely reminder that you are. I'm not really complaining, Hans, I don't really care, it's one spot. And also, sometimes I forget when I'm going to come on, so thanks, Bob, for telling me. Any girls that get spots around their period time, you feel me. You feel me. Shouldn't really be talking about periods, should I? Well, actually I can. It's my channel, I do what I want. I talk about periods. We all get them. And if you haven't had one yet, then lucky you, honey. Lucky you, honeybee. Okay, so next in the bag, keys. This is a funny one. This shows how weird my personality is because I have a mixture, 3 different characters. We have Spider-Man, doesn't have a head. He's actually lost his face, bless him. Spider-Man is one of my favourite Marvel characters. I love comic books. My older brother Jacob, as you know, is my world. Jacob and Hugo, love you so much. Jacob got me into Marvel because obviously you look up to your older brother. I literally think he's the best thing in the world. When I was younger, he sort of got me into Marvel, and now I'm just obsessed with it. We go to the cinema together and that's like our thing. I love Marvel. Also have Belle. Belle my mum bought me from Disney. She's absolutely filth, poor gal. Poor little angel. We also have the Joker. Yeah, it's got a little torch on the bottom. He's also lost his face and lost his arms. I'm not getting rid of them because they're so cute. That's my like soppy side, and I'm really cute, and I love like Disney and all that. And this is like a constant reminder of my brother. So he's chilling on there, and Hugo loves Spider-Man as well. And the Joker's on there because not only is he a cool character, but that's my feisty side, and that's my humour, because I'm quite funny like the Joker. Don't know why I'm just swirling my keys around. But one positive thing about my keys and where I live, I have to lock the door when you leave because it doesn't lock without you locking it. So I never forget my keys, unless the time I was locked out when I took the bins out, but we don't need to talk about that one. We don't need to talk about that one. Next in the bag, we have my bank card. Now I have really nice purses that I should use. Do I use them? Evidently not. I've got a couple of stories about my bank card. I leave this everywhere. I leave this everywhere. I'm actually surprised I found it in my bag because normally it's in the back pocket of my jeans, and then I'll take my jeans off and be like, where's my bank card? I have to go through my wardrobe and go to the jeans that I wore the day before, and then suddenly I find it. Everyone who knows me knows I lose this bank card like no tomorrow, and I'm always like, oh, I'll take a purse out. Do I take the purse out? No. And if I do take the purse out, the bank card still ends up out of the purse, and I never have cash. I use this for the tube because it has contactless. I use this for everything. I never have cash. And you know one thing that's quite annoying with never having cash? I always get charged 50p at corner shops because I'm like, they're like, oh, under a fiver you have to pay 50p. Well, obviously Imogen doesn't have cash. She whacks out her card, and these 50p's, they do add up. 50p here, 50p there, 50p there. You do that, what, 5 times in 1 week? It's £2.50. £2.50 I could have spent on a lip line. Do you know what I mean? Also another story about this. So when I buy food sometimes, let's say I go to Tesco, I'll put my food in the bag. I'll also pick the receipt and put my bank card in the Tesco bag. I'll carry the bag. I've done a couple of times. It's thrown the Tesco bag away, emptied all the shopping out, put the shopping into my fridge, and then I'll just throw the Tesco bag in the bin. What's in the Tesco bag? My bank card. So I've had to go through the bins to get my bank card out. So life lesson from Imogen here, get a purse and use it. I should definitely take my own advice. Okay, so inside you have like a little sort of section there. Some eyelash glue, which is wonderful. Always need that, honeys, always need that. A girl came up to me in a club the other day and she was like, do you have any glue? And I was like, yeah, I do. Yes, I do. And then we instantly were best friends because she loved me because I gave her eyelash glue. I got you. If you know me, you know I love Starbucks. And apparently I picked these up and just popped them in my bag. I have no idea why. I genuinely think my bag's like rubbish. I'm like, yeah, just chuck that one in there. It's like a rubbish bin. I'm like, oh yeah. Sometimes I'll just sharpen my lip liners and it'll just go in there. It's definitely not something I'm proud of. I'm obsessed with Starbucks, so apparently I just pick up these and just chuck them in my bag. We also have a train ticket in here. Oh, it's gonna make me sad. London terminals to Hove, where I'm from. That makes me want to go home now and see my family. Next we have this. Now, Bob will be very proud that I've got this in my bag because I do actually have a story time from this. Personally, the pearls for me, huns, Tampax Pearl are life. They're my favourite. They are my favourite. So I always get Tampax Pearl. I believe I just told you which tampons I get, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm just an open and honest gal. Basically, I have a story about this, and this is why I always carry tampons, even if I'm not due for another 3 weeks. So when I was younger, I left my friend's house and I was getting the train back to see my other friend. I was on the train and I was in my white jeans and I was in this little tank top and some silver shoes. This little pink tank top, white jeans and silver shoes. Picture this. It is one of the hottest days in the summer and I must have been about 14, 15. It was due on my period, but it wasn't something I even planned. Like, I would never look at it and think, I'm coming on. I just didn't care. Like, if I came on, I came on. Well, now I care. Now I care. Could have got off at Brighton, but I got off a stop early because my friend's house is like a 10-12 minute walk from there. 12, very precise. So I thought, do you know what? I'm just gonna walk to my friend's. It's a really nice day, it's really hot, so I start walking. I get off the train and I start walking. And I'm walking and it's really hot and I'm getting beeped by cars and I'm thinking, God. I obviously don't walk like this, by the way, Hans. But I'm walking and I'm thinking, God, these white jeans and this top are giving me everything because clearly the men are loving life. Walking, and it's constant beeping. I mean, these white jeans are nice, but not that nice. This guy shouts, you're in the red! And you know when you just don't even think? You don't think. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I was that hot that I was sweating anyway, so I didn't even really feel anything. I'm about halfway to my friend's house and this woman comes over to me and she's like, she looks at me as if the worst thing has happened. She's like, okay. She was like, come here, come here. I had my period everywhere. There was period everywhere. White jeans were not white anymore. No wonder everyone had been beeping me, huns. They probably thought I was ludicrous. They probably thought I knew. And I was just like, whatever. I got a cardigan out of my bag and wrapped it around me. I called my friend and I was like, I don't know what to do. She was like, my dad's gonna come pick you up. Well, it gets better, huns, it gets better. Her dad comes to pick me up in his little Audi with leather seats. And I'm like, she's not in the car because she's just got out of the shower. And she's like, oh, Imogen, my dad's gonna come pick you up. And obviously that's my best friend. Like, I've been on holiday with the family and stuff, but still, you don't wanna be sitting there with the dad thinking that the period's gonna go on his leather seats. Put my cardigan under my bum and I was sitting on the edge. I was literally sitting on the edge like, anyway, so that is the story behind why I always carry this. I can't even believe I just shared that with you. Actually, I can, because that's just me. Okay. So, I'm a snacker. I always snack all the time, all day, because I get quite lightheaded, so I always carry something in my bag. That comes from my mum. My mum has always got something in her bag. If you're like a bit hungry, she's like, right, what do you want? I've got this. I don't know whether that's just mums, but my mum always has food in her bag. These are my new addiction. They're caramel peanuts, but they're coated in sugar and sesame seeds and just, I mean, I'm gonna have to open them now. Oh my God. Should we just stop the video now? I need to stop filming. I'll come back to you in about half an hour and demolish these. I'm joking. It'll take me like 30 seconds to demolish these. Ladylike of me. I'm just chewing. So following on that topic, an empty pack of Swedish Fish, which I'm obsessed with at the moment. They're an American sweet and they're just amazing. If you know anywhere that sells American candy, go and get yourself some Swedish Fish. In my bag, we have blister plasters, but huns, these are the Boots blister plasters. Now, I normally get the Compeed ones. Are they Compeed? Yeah. I always get blisters, by the way. I always get blisters. I don't know whether it's the shape of my feet or the wrong shoes I'm always wearing. Hence the reason we've always got our trainers. But I always take blister plasters with me. Don't get these, huns. Don't get these. The Boots ones are horrific. I thought, oh, they're all the same. Because you know you get Boots own paracetamol, but then you get paracetamol branded things. They're all the same. Blister plasters are not the same. The Compeed ones are so much better. I don't mind now spending £1 extra because these blister plasters from Boots, they ripped off. They just like rip off and they bunch together and you end up getting more blisters in places you didn't have blisters before. Okay, so next in my bag is this. Now this is my favourite backcombing brush in the world. Did you see that? Instant volume. Oh, it's got all hair in it. I am such a tramp. Oh no. Okay, so this is my favourite backcombing brush ever. Obviously I've got my other brush to sort of make it look all clean and smooth, but this is to give me some body. Now look at that. Sorry, body. Let's do it on the other side. It's a backcombing brush from Pro Blow and it is literally life. The bristles are really close together and hard and they're all different lengths and they're just, this is my favourite backcombing brush. I've tried a couple and this is my favourite. In case we need a bit of volume, you know, you never know who you're gonna meet. Then huns, oh, we have this charger, which my dad bought me. It's from Canyon and it gives you about 3 to 4 charges. But my issue is, I never charge it. So this charger is actually dead. So it's not actually much use to me, is it? I don't think that you've got to charge the charger. And I'm like, oh, I've got my portable charger in my bag. Oh wait, it hasn't got charge. I was like with my dad, I'm like, oh dad, my phone's gonna die. He's like, what about the portable charger I bought you? I've got it in my bag. And he's like, use it. And I'm like, doesn't have charge. Headphones. If anyone watches my Snapchat, they know my headphones are always tangled. Like this is actually the least tangled they've ever been. That's actually really good for me. They're covered in makeup, obviously, because they go in my makeup bag, they go everywhere. I've always got to have headphones, especially if I'm on a long journey or if I'm walking somewhere. I can't walk anywhere or do anything without music. I just love to have my headphones. And sometimes if I'm walking for a long time, I'll speak to my mum on the phone, just have her on a hands-free and I'm chatting. But does anyone else, when they have their headphones in, think they're in a music video? If I'm on the train, I'll be listening to a sad song and I think I'm in like the Scripps music video. I'm like looking out the window like, everyone saw me, they think I'm crazy. And sometimes when I listen to like loud music, when I'm walking along the street, I walk to the beat and think like, yes. If anyone else does that, please comment below and make me feel less strange. I've got a Joe and the Juice Mighty card, which is £40 and you get 10 juices and you get all the extras free. And normally a juice is like £5.50, so you actually save like £15 by buying this. I like Joe and the Juice. Got some change, just chilling at the bottom of my bag. Lovely. Should use that when I go to the corner shop instead of getting charged 50p to use the card. I don't know about anyone else, but do you ever go anywhere like you get a coffee and you pick up loads of sugars and sweeteners? And apparently I chuck them in my bag because I don't know why. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll pick up 6, but I don't use 6. 8's fine. I've got a sweet tooth, but then I'll just chuck them in the bottom of my bag apparently. Everything goes to the bottom of this bag. Then I've got cases from the plasters, which are the worst plasters in the world. Oh, lovely. Just got some food at the bottom of this one. Should I tell you this? Should probably have cut this out, but I'm going to be honest with you. I've got a random sweet, one of my favourites, Mike and Ike's. I won't eat that on camera. Then I've got one of my nuts and a mint. Lovely. If my mum and dad are watching this, they'll be like, Imogen, you're filthy and you're actually telling people this. Last but by no means least, I mean, I've got a couple of bits of change in there. Look, R.I.P. to the choker. Always wear chokers. I love chokers, but I always break them. Do you know what? I don't know whether it's because I've got a wide neck, but if I sneeze, right? So if it's on like that and I go, achoo! When I sneeze, it snaps it. I've snapped so many chokers from sneezing. I do like this choker, huns, and I will link it below, but I mean, you break it when you sneeze, so I don't know whether I should really be... But it's a good choker. It's a lovely choker. It's nice and sparkly. Okay, so I finished. My bag is empty, except it's got some change in it, but that's it. Cute little bag. Everything, including the bag and all the makeup bits and the trainers and everything, I'll link below in case anyone wants to have what's in my bag. I'll also link this bodysuit below for you as well. I have it in black, but it's got like this little cute corset detail there. I hope you like this video, huns. I definitely didn't do it right, but I'm hoping I did it right anyway. Probably went off on tangent upon tangent upon tangent, but before we go, obviously, if you're new to my channel, then you won't know this, but I like to play this weird game on my channel because obviously it ties in with the fact that I'm a weirdo. I like to mime a song and then see if anyone can guess the song, and then you write it below and then I'm like, yes, you got the song. Thank you so much for joining me, angels. If you could give this a massive thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, then I'd be so grateful. So until next time, angels, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Munch on this.